Yo, what's up, boys? Welcome to the video. My name's Finn. I'm trying to change my life dropshipping, and I've been doing this for almost a straight year, and I've just eaten shit for the entire time, basically. So today, the inputs that I did were I did an analysis of two creatives. I made one creative for a store that I'm running. I also did an hour or 2 hours on color data, and then I was also putting out fires relating to my supplier and my stores. That's basically what I did today. But the main thing I want to talk to you guys about today is self improvement, actually. So I've got a bit of an by force, I've been forced to try and find out the most optimal way for me to stay in a good mind space and mind space is not a word. Stay in a good mindset and stay productive because that's really important in dropshipping. You know, if you're very emotional, you're not in a good mental state, you're going to make worse decisions, you're going to freak out, and you're going to make emotional choices, which ultimately is going to lose you more money. So you've got to make sure that you sort of have some sort of self mastery and you're not like depressed all the time because it's just a negative spiral if you're like that. The other thing is productivity. If you're sat scrolling all day, falling into your vices, playing video games, all of that, it's just going to really affect how much work you actually get done. So not only does this affect the quality of work in your decision making, it also affects the volume of work that you're able to do. So what I used to do back in the day would be I'd literally sit at my desk and I'd do about 100 productivity hacks. I literally film this. You can go back to like my first few videos. I'd go to the park as soon as I woke up and I'd like stand there and I'd read out this like mantra, right, to try and subconsciously program myself to lock in. I'd do that for like ages. And then I'd come home, I'd have a cold shower, and then I don't know, I'd just do like a shit ton of these productivity hacks and it just kind of meant that I didn't get enough volume of work done, and it also meant that I was too chill and I didn't have that urgency about me at all. So that kind of cooked me. And then in sort of May, I stopped doing all of that. I was like, "Fuck this! It's just wasting my time. I don't need it. I'm just gonna work." So then I literally just got obsessive, and I would just, not even joking, I'd go from my bed, stand up, work at my desk for the entire day, and then I would just close my laptop and just lie in my bed. And I did that for like 2 months, and it kind of worked. I got a shit ton of work done because I'd had that momentum from all of like the good habits. So I had a very strong mindset. I was like had a lot of energy. I was just ready to go because I'd been doing all like the self improvement shit. And then I just like over time, I just started getting more and more worried, more and more like just depressed, to be honest, and just more stressed out. I was making poor decisions, and then I started scrolling to like relieve the stress that I was putting myself under. I'd start playing games. I'd just start coping, right? And this was all happening because I was doing absolutely no self improvement. I wasn't even leaving the house, bro. I was just in my room, and you can't just like thug out the incel life. It will get to you, bro. There's a reason solitary confinement exists. That literally breaks down the toughest of thugs. So what chance do I have to give myself that lifestyle? So yesterday I was like, okay, we need to change this because I literally spent 80% of the day scrolling. I was like, this is fucked. I actually need to lock in because it's Q4 and bro, I have no money. I need to make this work. I'm just getting cooked right now. I'm literally griefing myself. So I was like, how can I lock back in? And then I was like, luckily, because I've done all these self improvement things, I knew what works for me. So this is another thing. I'm going to tell you what works for me, but like you can't use the same hacks on everyone. Okay, I've heard people say shit on cold showers. Say cold showers do not work. I've heard people shit on getting up early, saying getting up early works. I've tried things like meditation and journaling. They do nothing for me. It doesn't help me at all. Okay, so you need to find out what works for you. But this is what has worked for me. And so this morning I've started a new routine and I'm already loving it. Just got already, it's literally 10 a.m. and I've got more done than I did yesterday. So this is what's worked for me. Basically, I was working till like 12 a.m. last night, and then I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm breaking a cycle. I'm not waking up at like 9 tomorrow and then like stressfully doing my day job stuff and then ending up starting drop shipping at like 8 p.m. I'm locking back in. So set my alarm for 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 this morning, sat down at my desk, opened my curtains. It's still nighttime. There's no one outside. There's no one in my house awake. There's no one texting my phone. My phone was locked in this box, and the timer didn't let me unlock it until 9 a.m. So I'm like, there's nobody, like, there's not even a sun outside, bro. It's just like dark, and I've just woken up. I've got energy. My phone is locked away. I can't even use it if I wanted to. I've just got my work, and I can just lock in. So I was like, okay, this is so nice. I had my coffee. I just sat at my desk and I made 4 creatives, and also like did the like tech talk to my supplier or something, right? And I was like, oh, that is beautiful. So at 6:30, I went and got my breakfast, and then I went out on a 30-minute bike ride when the sun was rising. Came back, had a shower, and then locked in on my day job. I've just finished my first meeting of the day, and I'm recording this video. So that's been the new routine, and bro, I just feel so much better today. I've broken the cycle finally, and I think this is going to be more sustainable. So I urge you guys to find a balance of self-improvement and also leaving time to work. Focus on deep work and always measure your productivity by how much work you get done on the thing you care about over a long period of time. That is what I would say. So yeah, something to think about today, guys, is how productive are you being and how can you improve it? Are you doing too much self-improvement? Are you not doing enough self-improvement? And yeah, take care of your mental, because this is ultimately what is going to make you the money. All right, thanks for watching, boys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.